So we are gonna start uploading our SVG. So I'm going to upload image, browse, and then this is the SVG that you are gonna have once you have downloaded the zip file from either Etsy or Design Bundles. And this is what you're gonna have as a preview of the SVG. Then all you will need to do is click on save, or you can just go ahead and change the name of the image if you want. And then once you have saved it, you select it here and then you click on insert images. As soon as you upload the SVG, this is what you're gonna see. Don't worry about it, you just kind of have to click a little bit and then you will have the whole SVG. Then I always recommend to decrease the zoom so you can kind of have a better view of the entire SVG. So the SVG has a couple sections that we will need to work with, which are pretty much the envelope part. So as you can see, when you upload this SVG, it's gonna be a whole group, and this is kind of like the dimension in total for the entire design, but we have to click on group and then we will have the pieces by groups or subgroups, if we want to call it that way. So what we need to do here, basically, I'm just gonna go through the layer section, and then the only things that I need to work with in terms of attaching and converting lines is with the envelope. So I have this piece here, which is this one that you see here. I kind of changed the color a little bit towards the envelope so we can kind of see how it looks. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna select the whole group and I'm gonna click attach, and now it's showing up at front. But the next thing that I need to do is also I need to convert these lines to scores. So I'm gonna select the 3 lines only and then go to cut and change it to a score. And now this piece is complete. I can just bring it down here so I continue having this view. So the next piece will be my envelope, and I can select it from here, but you can see that we have different pieces here, so it's easier if you just go through the layer section and then select it from here. So I'm gonna click on the whole group and click attach. And then the next thing that I need to do is I need to convert these 2 lines to a score. And don't worry if you don't see the parts, because they are in the back. And you can see here if I click here and send to back, so here's where I have everything again. So that's pretty much what we need to do in terms of score lines and attaching lines. But the next thing that we need to do is work with the word XOXO. Okay, so with these letters, if we don't touch them and leave the design as it is, what we are gonna have is this number of layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's totally fine. But I kind of wanted to create this design to give you the option to either use foil transfer kit if you have it, or your Cricut pens. So we can kind of have a couple options to work around and make this design different if we want to. So for example, if you have the Cricut foil transfer kit and you want to use it with this design, the layer that I created to be a good one to use without hiding everything else is this one. And all you will need to do is attach it to this one here and then make the change to foil transfer kit. So let me just go back to the first one. This one is actually that one, and then let's check this one. Okay, this one. So because this is an entire group, what I need to do is I need to ungroup it first, and then I need to select this one and then this one and then click attach. And now you can see that I have only one layer here, if we call it that way, because now this has been attached. But then the next thing that I need to do, if I leave it like this, is gonna cut both, and at the end I'm gonna have just a hole here. And what I want to do is I want this one to use the foil transfer kit. So what I need to do is select this one and then come to cut and select foil and then the thickness. So I'm gonna select bold, and then this is how this layer is gonna look now. And let me show you where it is here. So I have it here now, and it here says foil or ball. So now if what I want to do is use the Cricut pens, then I go here and then I select draw instead, and now it says draw. And what it's gonna ask me is for the Cricut pen, and it's gonna draw this X right here. So let's leave it as foil for now, so we can kind of see the color change in there. And then what we will have to do is we will need to do pretty much the same with the O. And it's not selected because I have the hearts here, so let's just move them for now. So I have the O here, so we will need to do the same. So I'm gonna click here and then ungroup, and after that select these two and click attach, and then click on the O and then change it to foil and then ball. Now I have my second one here, and don't worry about the ones that you don't see because they are just behind of this. And then I will have to do basically the same here and here, but what we can do is just make a copy of these two and remove these. And once we have them ready, we may need to move this one just to make sure we are not removing anything. And then I'm just gonna click send to back, and here's where I have this, and then I'm just gonna click on this one right here and send it to back. And now I have my layers in the way that they should be. So I'm gonna do the same here. So I'm gonna send this one to back, and then the square or rectangle to back again, and I have this. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group them, so I have them as a group once again. Same with this one, group, and I'm just gonna delete this so that way I don't have to follow all the steps again. And then I'm gonna do Ctrl C here and Ctrl V. And now I have all my letters ready to use the option foil, and it will look the same if I decided to use the option draw. So now if I click on make it, so here I have this that I may need to maybe move right here, so I have a better area to place the foil before I hit continue. And if I select the option draw with the Cricut pens, then I don't need to do this because the pen will draw anywhere. And then if you decide to just create the design as it is, so I'm gonna just upload it again, and just to show you how the letters will look. So I'm just gonna remove this for now. I'm just gonna hide them actually. Oops, they hide all of them. let's see, yeah, it should have been, but probably need to group it, but I'm just gonna do it like this for now. So then if I decided to leave it as it is, it's totally fine, and what it's gonna do is that this is gonna be an additional layer instead, and when I click on make it, it's gonna show a lot of things here, but these are gonna be the layers instead being used as foil or draw. So I wanted to let you know that you have those two options in case you wanna use or you have your Cricut foil transfer kit, or if you wanna use Cricut pens. But if you don't worry, you can still use this design without having to do anything else other than converting these two pieces, or work with these two pieces, attaching the lines and converting them to a score. Okay, so this will be pretty much what we need to do with the design, and then I'm gonna jump to the steps to put all these pieces together.